And we are back. Nimrandir coming back for another round of GreedFall. So, as I recall from the last time I was playing, we had just about explored everywhere in this area called the North Road. And after that weird bit where, my companions just got really fascinated with water and refused to, leave the area. But I didn't explore this spot, which I was actually thinking, like, from looking at the map, was some kind of bandit den or something, but it appears to be, a mine, maybe? Something along those lines? Maybe I can find out what's going on in here. Let's see. There's a worker.
Hello, Your Excellency.
Worker's just gonna call me Your Excellency, so nothing terribly useful there. Alright. Here's a guy with a... Is that a chef's hat? Like, it looks kind of like he's got like a, a fallen souffle on his head.
Your Excellency, it is an honor.
Okay, yeah. Nothing, of note there. Let's see. I'm getting like Dark Souls flashbacks with like these big heights and ladders and whatnot. I can't help but suspect that, at some point somebody's gonna like leap out at me and knock me down, and I'm just gonna see "you died" across the thing, even though that's not how this game actually, recognizes that you've been killed. But I just can't help it. Like, I can't bring myself to get near the edge. That's right, and I nearly pushed up on the ladder to try to move up. Let's see here. There's a chest. Does this seem weird to anybody else? Like, why would we put a chest at the end of this passageway? And since I wasn't looking at it, I couldn't loot it. There's another worn tricorn. And a short steel halberd. Alright. Well, halberds definitely aren't my thing. The halberd is one of those weird things that I've always wanted to, like, make like a role-playing character or something that used a halberd. But I've never actually gotten around to it. Like, it turns out that instead of using a halberd, I end up going for one of, like, the other, like, half-dozen polearm style weapons that exist in, fantasy role-playing. But in any case, Fred can't use it, because I don't have training in two-handed anything. This looks suspiciously like there should be a chest or something back here. That looks like a path. And, I mean, to be honest, it looks like if this were a Souls game, that's like totally a trap that I'd walked into, and, some butthead was just gonna, like, smash me with that boulder. But fortunately, that's not what we're playing right now. We're playing a story-driven RPG rather than... There's story to a Souls game, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't say that, and I don't think most of the fans would, go so far as to say that, oh, sir, have some iron ore. Just ripped it out of the earth. Fred has hands like of adamantine. Alright, that's just a way to climb back up. A part of me is half tempted now that it's like all dark to go back into town and see if I can check out those warehouses. Just go ahead and get that off my plate. That's adorable to act like it's going to be off my plate if I do that. Let's see. I was doing it. I was pushing up on the stick. But no, it doesn't matter. Alright. Sure, have some more iron ore. Alright. The way you kind of pivot around when you move is a little dicey. Like, I have yet to have, tested whether or not I can fall off a ledge. Siora almost makes me think that you can't, but, Woo! Little janky there. Alright. Let's head back. 'Cause it looks like it's dark. We see stars. That means it's nighttime, even though it's, like, quite well lit. Hey, look! Is it just the two of you? Oh, that's nice. Okay. Alright. Well, sure. Oh, no, there's the third one. That's...
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Alright. I hit some wrong buttons there, so... Man, these guys are rough on the clergy around here. Another thief that insisted on taking stuff from a old leather coat. Yeah. I remember getting one of those earlier. It's got some nice kind of like side benefits, but it's also kind of but the straight numbers aren't quite so good, and it's also not as fashionable. I mean, it just didn't look good. I think if I remember right, was that the thing I put Constantine in? Let's see here, map-wise. Yeah. Heading back, let's see if I can get into the warehouses. See, again, here comes back to this, procedural chess thing, because really, is there a way that I haven't been to that area yet? I mean, I suppose it's possible, but it seems shockingly unlikely, and the camera had a bit of a spaz attack there. Alright. I said it kinda went nuts. Alright. She's demanding someone let her in. Okay. I mean, I get that. Is there another glowy thing over here? No, I think that was just the little sparkles in the air. I really kind of wish that ambient effect didn't coincide with, Huh. Alright. This was pretty well hidden. Oh, I need lockpicking. Actually dawned on me, I think one of my, maybe that doublet that Kurt was wearing actually had lockpicking on it. So, alright. I think it's nighttime. I'm just not sure how this is gonna go. Like, because best as I can tell, there's not like a real stealth system. And I can't be, I can't quite, like, buffalo, that guy to get in. Alright. Let's see here. Don't know if I can, don't know how well I can see my way around, but like I said, yeah. Don't know how much of a, like I said, how much of a stealth system there is. I know I have some potions that are supposed to make it easier to be stealthy, but so here's a registry of the goods of the Seahorse. Lists all the goods of transport of the Seahorse, Captain Basco's ship, as well as their owners, the taxes that had to be paid for these crates, and their hour of delivery. In front of some lines, there's a question mark where the name of the client should be, and someone wrote that until the recipient is found, they were stored in the closest warehouse. Okay. So, wait. I'm confused. So does that... Can I look outside? I don't think I can look outside. Okay, well, let's get out of here. I'm trying to be discreet, and the game is not cooperating. That double door is not the way I want to go. Alright. Really? Where's the door I used to come in? Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright. So, I guess that would be... Is Warehouse A the closest of the warehouses? We'll go with that. Alright. So I gotta find a way to get in discreetly, because unlike those knots back at the previous area, these knots won't be full just because I'm wearing one of their coats. So, yeah, I mean, that's not unreasonable. Like that I can't go in right there. Huh, alright. I was hoping I could hop that thing, because I'm supposed to be looking for a discrete point of entry. But discrete point of entry in this case. Alright. Yeah, discrete point of entry was blocked off by a wall that I couldn't get past because I hadn't, you know, painted, you know, as I say, it wasn't painted, you know, like whitewashed a bit. Alright. As far as I know at this point, I'm still okay. I saw a guy in a sailor outfit right there. Uh-oh. Huh. That's not good. Okay, well they don't seem to care at the moment. But there's definitely guys watching all these doors, which is a problem. I don't know how I could get by. Like I said, I mean, like, this dude is just straight up just, like, staring at the door. And I believe that's the one that I'm supposed to be getting into. Which is kind of a problem. Alright. Does he care? Does he care that I'm here? I would hope I'd get some kind of warning. Yeah, he doesn't seem to mind. Weirdly enough, there's a path back here. It's a pile of boards that don't really amount to much. Hi there. Yep, just checking it out. I like your coats, by the way. You guys are awesome. Yeah, something tells me taking the loot object from that guy, from the chest, like, in clear view of that person's probably not the best idea. I don't specifically know... Uh-oh. Well, it's daylight now, so that's probably not going to help. Sounds like this mission is going to get postponed for a bit until I've got some, you know, darkness to work with. Such as it is. Can I walk through here without this guy getting mad at me? I can. But I mean, like... I mean, he's staring straight at the door. Nice lighthouse. I like that. Okay. Oh, if I had more vigor, I could jump across. Not that... I mean, there may be a door over there. I don't know. It's a ways off. So when it said nearest, did it mean nearest to the ship or nearest to this? Or nearest to this... to where I found the note? I'm not sure. Like I said, it's daylight. I don't want to risk it. In any case, still not sure what to do about the fact that those guys are right there, because this isn't like, you know, as far as I can tell, it's not like Skyrim. You know, I don't have a, you know, stealth mode button I can press. What's this? I do have a door over here. I can requisition some more items, but... Some weird kind of stick-looking things. Now there's another, like, sailor. Yeah, I'm legit kind of unsure about how to proceed here. But these guys seem okay with my being here. This drops me out next to warehouse, you know, as you say, the other warehouse. Yeah, I'm legitimately unsure how I'm supposed to proceed at that point. I said, yeah, because I haven't noticed anything resembling a stealth system. Like, there's no button I can hit that puts me into stealth mode, best as I can tell. Although I did find out... Oh.
Is your hat out of style?
No, but I've got some feathers you might be interested in.
Have you seen anything
I mean,
to your liking?
they're magnificent.
What might I help you with?
Let's see. Blink. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. Okay. Yep, so... Yeah, see, I've got this haze potion thing that increases my stealthiness. I don't know what, you know, how I would go about using it, and if having companions with me is, you know, bad for that. But yes, so here. Because it does say the Magnificent Feather, it's just supposed to be sold to a merchant, so sure. I like money.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Alright. Well.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Tier for the alcohol.
Yeah, so we have once again have the alcohol vendor. Yeah, see, and again, yeah, I'm really thinking these chests are procedural. I mean, I'm not going to say no, but that seems just a little suspicious, you know, like, I mean, I can be pretty unobservant, but failing to recognize little sparkly crates just doesn't seem, yeah, doesn't seem quite like me. I've got a reasonable, you know, nose for treasure. Got some ammo back. Trying to figure out if I actually even need this, the iron ore things. I don't really plan on investing in crafting. Oh! Actually, I did find out that, there are blacksmiths that you can pay to do crafting type stuff for you. So, I guess there's that. But, and I don't think it takes up weight. If I remember right, like, those component type things don't actually have, like, a, you know, don't register in the weight category. Alright. Well, let's try, you know, hitting the next area after this North Road region. After I took my detour trying to investigate the warehouses and came up short. I have to watch out for this. These it dawned on me. I came over here thinking it was, like, a chest. It's not a chest. It's just a, you know, a bush that I can harvest for resources. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but... And here's a dead, you know... How did... Is this one of the people from before? I remember getting into a fight here. But... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I remember getting into a fight and watching these people all go down. They don't... There's a fox. Okay. Suppose there's probably some kind of hunting thing, but not so much into hunting. Let's see. Use square as you leave an area to open the travel interface. Each long journey will take you through a wandering merchant's camp. Alright. So where am I headed? Headed to Vidrad, the Red Woods. Which, Vidres, you know, Vidre, however that's pronounced, sounds like somewhere that would, you know, it matches the name, right? Wow, it's a pretty good hike. 5 hours, I was gonna say nearly 6 hours. Sure, why not? Maybe a while before I get to those, discovered camp in the woods. And buy or sell items made by your companions or access your chest. The crafting table allows you to upgrade your equipment and create potions. Okay, so yeah, Vasco, like Vasco, you know, it kind of is a Final Fantasy thing. He's like, while he's not necessarily in my pockets, he's apparently kind of running along behind, and he's like, you want to take me with you this time? Like, yeah, no, not so much, Vasco. You can just hang. But I'm even less close to a ship now. I get it. Oh. Notice they have exclamation points. Kurt, what's up with you?
Greenblood, there's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
I recruited a young man for the guard a few months ago. Talented. Very talented. And honorable. I've been tracking his progress, and I learned that he's been sent to the barracks in New Serene. I would like you to meet him so that you can give me your opinion.
My opinion? On what?
Ever since our departure from Serene, I've spent nearly every second at your side. But I have clear standing orders to assure the protection of Constantine. And I don't know his guards. Not well, in any case.
I see. You've been thinking this recruit might be a suitable personal guard?
Precisely.
The replacement, Kurt.
And your opinion has weight. So then, would you like to accompany me to meet him?
Except to meet the recruit immediately or put it off until later.
But of course. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, so this is the team I want. Yeah. Wow, Vasco has less health than Ciora. That's... what? Does that seem... is that weird? That seems weird. Like, the mage actually has more health than the captain guy? Okay. Well, that's not ominous at all, that the quest to go meet this recruit is called Missing in Action. Oh, goody. See, there's a rifle there. I can't use a rifle yet. That's kind of a disappointment. Alright, so... I have a quest to go meet this new recruit, which is kind of awkward, what with me having just left New Serene, but... what does Vasco have to say?
Desarde, I have a favor to ask.
Oh, of course you do.
Very well. I'm listening.
Do you remember the story of Jonah?
Of course.
Well, I'm like him. A donation to the sea. My family also gave me to the Nords. I don't know anything about my real family, except that they are probably affluent and from the congregation. When I was born, the Nords and the merchant princes had a complex relationship. I must have been used to settle a debt or forge a truce, but that doesn't matter. The mystery of my origins has now become an obsession.
It became a perfume?
To know where I come from. If I were patient enough, I'd wait to become a fleet commander, and then I would be told. But since being laid off, such a promotion seems somewhat improbable.
And you want me to help
That's
you
fair.
find this information?
You understand correctly. The records of all seamen stationed on the island are in their respective ports. Mine must be in the harbor office in New Serene, and it must contain my family name. But if I go there, I'd be spotted right away. However, I get the impression that this may not be the right time for you. We'll talk about it again when you're less busy. Did you want anything else?
How did you become a Nod?
How
You
did
kind
you
of just
become a
told
Nod?
me, but
As you may have guessed, I am sea given.
she may
I
have
was
guessed
given to
from
the
what you
Nords when I
just
was a
told
little
me.
child, for a reason I ignore. I think I was originally from the congregation, but I have no memory of my family. I took my first steps on the deck of a ship. That's all I can remember. Did you want anything else?
Is he mad at me?
You seem to be mad at me for some reason. Do you still resent the fact that I called your ship a boat?
No, it has nothing to do with that. Nobility makes me uncomfortable. I'm sorry if I was rude.
Tell him it wasn't his fault, or ask him if it was your charm. That sounds like, in some of the later Mass Effect games, this would be marked with the heart option, like I'm attempting to romance him. So we're gonna go with this, yeah.
I can't blame you. Most nobles are tiresome. I hope that I've managed to change this poor first impression of me.
You have? I was wrong about you. You are different. I should have realized that sooner. I hope you can forgive my manners. It was foolish of me. Did you want anything else?
Okay.
I must leave you.
Alright, so, yeah, so that gives me the quest to go follow later. Alright, well. Does Kurt have anything else to say, maybe?
Greenblood, do you need something?
Okay. Sure. What about
Tell
your
me
family,
about your
Kurt?
family. Were your parents in the guard as well?
Yes. And to be truthful, I never knew them. I was entrusted to a wet nurse, a prostitute who followed the troops. I remember her. She was sweet and a good person. She may be the only one who showed me any kind of affection. But that didn't last. As soon as I could hold a wooden sword, I was given a real one and sent to training. Anything else?
Alright, well, what about being a master
What is
of
your duty
arms?
as master of arms, besides teaching us how to fight?
What was my duty, you mean? It's all in the past now. In truth, you may have guessed it, but my main role was to make sure that nothing would happen to you and Constantine. Without, of course, turning you into some courtiers that are afraid of steel. You have to be considered trustworthy to take on this role. But alas, it isolates you from the rest of the guards. Always at the courts, but never really belonging to it. I spent almost my entire time with you without seeing my comrades. Anything else?
I guess that made it easier to kill them when they decided to attack us, because, you know, opposite sides of a contract and whatnot. Again, kind of like the thing from before, if he ever felt lonely.
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
What? Respond in the affirmative. Or tell him that that we thought Fred was keeping him in good... Okay.
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company.
Oh,
And
good.
to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type. Anything else?
Phew. Okay. Alright, that's everything.
I must leave you.
I must leave you. Now come with me. Alright. Well, we've kind of left Siora out here. Haven't had a chance to talk to her yet. Is her weapon perpetually on fire? Was it on fire when I first met her, or has it just stayed on fire since the first fight? I can't remember. Anyway, so I guess Vasco's still got the marker for his quest. We might go ahead and talk to Siora next time before we head on to the village. Might be good to, you know, see if, you know, reconnoiter what we're going to be getting ourselves into. So this is a good place to press pause on the video. Once again, thanks for watching. Feel free to check out the rest of the series if this is the first place you've ended up seeing Nimrandir playing GreedFall. We will catch you next time.